Hello people, this is our crew from This is Let's Play The Witcher 3 Blind.
I've worked up quite the appetite.
Last time was hard. Not gonna mince words there. I believe...
Skellige's got a new king? What are they? Not a man in the Isles can be trusted.
Yeah, whatever. I have to go around. Yeah. I believe I ultimately did what was best for everyone, for the entire country and so on. The countries, actually. I believe that Jigstrom, as administrator, will do better.
And hungry.
I believe that, and therefore made the choices based on that. I didn't like it. I had to turn my back on some people, but I actually liked. Unfortunately, our interests were no longer aligning.
My wife's mum's an old...
I wish we could have found a peaceful solution to that. That we could have convinced them. Or at least when I got the attempt. But, yeah. I hope the game proves me right on this, because, yeah. But I do believe I did what was best for everyone.
The king of the wild hunt sailed aboard.
Let's go get some money.
A giant long
But yeah, but I'm not gonna lie, that was tough. I mean, sacrifices have to be made for the greater good, can't make an omelette without breaking an egg, blah blah blah. Yeah.
An artifact.
That's all good and all in the abstract. But it still hurts. But why they ever thought handing over so much that Emir was gonna work out is beyond me. I suppose Russia's always been characterized with a certain naivete and a certain short-sightedness. Like thinking he could conspire against the king while being completely at that king's mercy. And not telling me about it, meaning that I ended up working against him without knowing.
Friends we show.
Man, that was a...
Foes we show.
That was such... That was such a colossal fuck-up on his part. I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but in the end he fucked up that much.
Eye on you.
This blade's not worth shining for weak arms swinging at me. Greetings. Geralt of Rivia.
You! Greetings.
So how's that money thing coming on?
Business is booming for as I can see.
Better believe it. Every man and his hound wants to fight in the cursed arena.
My cut of the proceeds must have grown sizable.
And how? Here.
Always a pleasure doing business in Skellige.
Come again, eh? Great things are bound to happen here. Mark my words.
I hope they do. Good luck.
Really? Update all. No, there we go, Anyway, I was actually thinking that this probably about the time. Wind whipped and rain battered Geralt stumbled into a small village on the coast of Skellige. The foul weather had learned to curse this spot ever since a mysterious town appeared on one morning out of thin air, as it placed by an invisible giant's hand. Intrigued, Geralt decided to investigate. I think we've been putting that one off for a while now. I mean, it's a little bit away, but, yeah. We'll manage. I'll just need to,
Watch it! Uncle said.
move over there. Now, we've been up here, so, I guess if we go here, we can take this way around, explore this, and then go up here for that. Yeah.
Hey, watch it!
Anyway, how's my... Well, my inventory seems to be doing great, but I might as well check if I need anything repaired.
Hear that noise? That's Freyr, grinding her teeth. Means war's a brewing. Time to sharpen our swords.
With Bran dead, who will lead you?
Don't need a king to stick it to the black ones. No reason to wait.
Show me what you have in stock.
Well, I just want to check, make sure if my gear is in that needs repair. Everything else seems fine.
Farewell.
What do you want from me?
Move it! Hey-ya!
Ooh! Step aside!
Let's go!
There we go.
Go, go.
Should maybe wait until I got out of town with this. But whatevs. Sorry. Let's just check the route I planned. Yeah, that's about as good as it. Anything else?
Show me what you got.
Now, there are many cyclopes just wandering about. Well, I found a signpost, so we should get off the road here-ish, maybe? A monster nest. Gotcha. That's what's here. Well, we want to take care of that pro bono.
Harpies got their nest here.
Wait. There we go. Now let's light this thing aflame. I don't find so many monster eggs these days. Well, not monster eggs, monster nests, which may contain monster eggs.
Not so fast, Roach.
Not so fast. You need to go slower than standing still. Well, that's the tower with ominous crows circling it. Well, that sounds fucking ominous, alright. I think it said something about some guys going up here and then never coming back, because that's what I always have with these places. In fact... Oh, hey, there's something growing on it. Might as well gather that.
A portal. Shit.
And the tower leads nowhere. Okay. Well.
Great. Portal closed. Looked smaller from the outside.
Intruder detected. Cease your intrusion. Leave at once.
I can't. You're close to the exit.
Failure to leave when summoned. Intruder neutralization commence.
Doing scratch damage is best. What bargain store did you buy this column in? There we go.
Golem probably greeted them too.
Finally, someone's come to free me. And a famous witcher at that. Thank the gods. I'm damned lucky you happen to be in Kovir. Was it King Tancred who sent you, or the Society of Magic?
Neither, and we're not in Kovir. We're in Skellige. Local folk hired me. See, your towers brought a massive storm to their island.
We're in Skellige?
Yep.
So we've teleported? Oh, this is much worse than I thought.
So... Golem keep me imprisoned?
Let me guess. You lost control of the golem. Imprisoned you here, then attacked me.
No, that's not it at all. The golems are but one of the tower's defences, part of its defensive regulatory magicon.
What?
A defensive system, magic, ensuring only the tower's owner will use it. When it detects an intruder, it locks down all the rooms, denies access.
And since neither of us is the tower's owner, the golem attacked me, and you're stuck behind bars. How do we evade its other charming features?
We must deactivate the defensive regulatory magicon. The tower's prior owner wrote a treatise about removing such defences. Gottfried's omni-opening grimoire. There must be a copy in the tower. Find it, please. With it in hand, I can try to circumvent the security measures, send you home and take the tower back to Kovir.
So, who are you?
You clearly know who I am. I don't even know your name.
Seagull Bunce, mage and sorcerer in residence at the court of Pontvanis. This tower was to be my new home. Bought it at an auction, you see.
A tower at an auction?
It belonged to Gottfried Stamfeld, a mage of some renown. When he passed on, his heirs auctioned the edifice off. They were all wary, repulsed. None dared see what Uncle Godfrey kept in his coloured jars. If it was their contents that had stripped him of his sense of smell and taken his left eye.
Okay.
They put the tower on the block, along with all it contained. The price was unbeatable. I couldn't resist.
Well, I can understand wanting to get a good steal going. When you see something on offer, but I think you might have got more than you bargained for.
Seen my share of wonders, but a tower that teleports itself? That's something new.
This defensive regulatory magicon. I tried to access it. Must have heard. Initiated some evacuation sequence. That opened the portal and jettisoned us through to Skellige. This, in turn, naturally generated electromagnetic disturbances. Hence the storm.
And why did Vera say interested?
Promised to dispel.
Then you must find Gottfried's omni-opening grimoire.
Yes, that book. I'll find it.
The corpses over there. Folk from the village nearby, right?
They came in a few days past. I was surprised to see their garb. But it just never entered me mind we might be in Skellige. There were just a few, led by a druid. The tower warned them. They failed to heed.
Folk on Skellige usually laugh in the face of warnings. If the tower had asked nicely, and offered them a horn of mead, they might have left then.
Yep. Let's go look for that book.
Time to get out of here and send this tower home. Where do I look for Gottfried's treatise? Any ideas?
The library might be a logical place to start. The key should be in the laboratory.
Where's that?
As you enter the room opposite, you'll see the laboratory to your left. The library straight ahead. But remember, you're an intruder. The tower is certain to want to stop you. Make things difficult at the least.
We'll see who breaks first.
Try to smash that barrier.
Wait, if you cast a spell... Wait, if you can cast a spell to smash that barrier over there, why can't you smash your own? Should I be suspicious? How allow myself to be suspicious? Why can't you break yourself out?
Intruder in tower. Aqueous countermeasures in effect.
Why is it loudly announcing that? Isn't that less efficient? I mean, I get the warning needs to be audible, but why is it like aqueous countermeasures in effect? Silent alarm activated! I think I already have that one. So there's clearly a doorway over there, but it's not open yet. Look at those aqueous countermeasures, was it just having water?
Cages open.
Ow! That's one hell of a meet and greet. Werewolf?
Liquidation terminated. Resources to continue.
Hello, Cal? I'm sorry you got roped into this fucking mess. Seems rather unfair. I hope the guy will be kind enough to get you out. Okay.
Torn to bits.
See, this is suspicious, isn't it? He got this far, so they were not all just destroyed by the druid. Not the druid, the golem, sorry. The druid and his party was not just destroyed by the golem. I'm getting kind of suspicious here because the guy could open the gateway. I feel like I have plenty of reason to be suspicious. The gateway opened and closed behind me, right? But the entire party must have come through before me. He could open one of the barriers, and he did not mention that some of these guys got onwards, like that they actually survived. No. Oh hey, Geralt. Listen up. I've sent them on their way to help me find this thing. They might still be alive. You could, help them. Nothing like that. I'm just saying this smells like a setup. Maybe the game's just conditioning me to be paranoid about these things, but I'm just saying, there are some things here that don't quite add up, and I'm not sure whether it's me reading too much into things or not. But I think in this case it's probably better to be careful. Kovir and Povis are without doubt the richest realms of the north. Few today remember this was not always the case, yet their poverty was once little on everyone's lips, in the form of now antiquated common sayings. Recently, as in the days of Herbert the Quarrelsome, one spoke of particularly impoverished persons being poorer than a mouse from Povis, called bone broth Koviri delight, and referred to beggars as praxides, after the day along the shores on which these kingdoms lie. The Bay, sorry. Similar few remember the mere handful of generations ago, Kovir and Povis were still part of Redania. King Radovid I, known as Radovid the Great, handed dominion over them to his hated brother, Troyden, with one stipulation, that he never leave his newly acquired domains and not interfere in man's estate. Handing over this rocky scrub of far northern ground, where the saying went the year had 2 seasons, August and winter, was naturally meant as a cruel joke, a slap in the face for the overambitious Troyden. Yet time soon proved that Radovid the Great had made a grave error. Before long, it was discovered that Kovi's bare rocks hid priceless treasure in the form of enormous deposit of precious metals and rock salt. The discoveries turned led to tremendous growth and productive industry. Mills, forts, and workshops sprouted up like mushrooms after the hearty rain. Radovid III decided to correct this famous forebear's mistake and take back the northern frontier of his kingdom. He was convinced the combined armies of Redania and its then ally Catelyn would quickly bring this ever more audacious vassal in line. History took a different turn, however, and Corvair won a resounding, crushing victory. Radovid III was forced to sign the first treaty of Lannister, granting Corvair independence while binding it to eternal neutrality, a promise Troyden's successor kept with great diligence. Until recently, Corvair was ruled by Esterat Thisn, a king as wise as he was greedy. His entire demise did not stop its lands from continuing to develop and blossom. Corvair metallurgists proud to compete with the best Mahakam can offer. Many believe the University of Lannister long ago surpassed the famous Oxenford Academy as the leading seat of higher learning in the north. And so it's come to pass that over the course of a few generations, the inhabitants of Kovir province have turned from paupers to princes, from beggars to bangers. Interesting.
Must be the key.
When a traveler from the northern realms first crosses the border into Toussaint, he feels that once or twice he has stepped into a land right straight from the page of a fantastic fairy tale. He will know no inclement weather here, for even the winters in Toussaint are mild and sunny, with only a gentle calming breeze and not a hint of gale. He will know no hunger, for the trees and bushes of that land burst with ripe and juicy fruits all the year long. He will know no loneliness, for each and every soul he encounters will treat him like a long-lost friend. He will not find a single backwater of dullness, boredom, and inquietude in this overflowing stream of marvel. In Toussaint, the wine rages in torrents, music plays ceaselessly, and everywhere there is filled with the sound of birdsong and the twittering of beautiful maids, who are never stingy with their ample charms when a handsome knight comes a-calling. The capital of the duchy, Beauclair, is an architectural gem full of glorious elven monuments, delicately soaring towers, masterfully carved reliefs, and atmospherically mysterious ruins. Only the rare sun in a field of black, the odd gold and dark stain on otherwise pristine edifice reminds one that this land, this fable incarnate, is a vassal of Nilfgaard. Interesting. Let's see if we'll be going there at some point after all. Sounds great, but yeah. Sounds too great.
Going to bits.
Oh, right. That's bad. Well, solved. I'm sorry, Cal, can I move past you? I just want to get those troops over there. I rarely ever use them, but you never know. Take care, Cal. Hope the tower takes care of you. Seems there's nothing else here.
Intruder in library. Collection integrity compromised.
Oh, so I'm in the right place. Thank you, alarm system. I mean, this... Huh.
Looks like he's suffocated. Horrible way to die.
Behind the Great Veil. Of many demons who reside in the outer sphere, hymns are among the most dangerous. Although demons used to most take on concrete living form, be it man or beast, hymns are behind appear in the world in their own material form, which is visible to all save their chosen victim. Hymns feed on fear, regret, a sense of guilt, in other words, on negative emotions, and since they eternally hunger, they provoke these emotions in the humans they torment. These demons cannot be exorcised. A man or hymn takes as a victim is lost and will inevitably succumb to madness and then death. Did I unlock something in the bestiary? Nope. Is that a foreshadowing? Is that what he is?
Applied golemancy. Gotta keep looking. Intersections and geomantic lines. Not what I'm looking for.
And how did the tower end up in such a ruined state? Like, this looks fucking ancient, and it sounds like the guy bought it after the other guy recently died. Like, what's this all transportation?
Alchemy for Household Dilemmas Volume 3. This isn't it. Who's who among Kaviri sorcerers? Who's who among Kaviri sorcerers?
Could maybe have given us some hints about the guy. What? Okay. This?
Gottfried's Omni-Opening Grimoire. This is it.
Commencing annihilation.
Damn tower wants to gas me.
Huh. So that's what got the other guy. So he found the book, and then was gassed. This all smells like a setup. That means for the first part you got at least as far as the library. Yeah, this guy didn't say anything about that. Which makes me rather suspicious. Oh, I didn't see we go there.
Probably greeted them too.
Yep. Hey, Seagull, I have a couple of irregularities I want to bring to your attention.
What was that title again?
Gottfried's Omni-Opening Grimoire. It's a treatise.
Gotcha. Be right back.
Actually, I haven't. I'm
Find
just
the tome.
curious what you'd say.
This it?
It is indeed. Now, back away a bit. I must deactivate the barrier. What's by you? If it is advigate.
Isolation chamber open. Disturbing indications of freedom.
There. At last.
Looked easy.
The hardest part is yet to come. We must reach the heart of the tower and cast a deactivating spell. The tower will surely do everything in its power to stop us.
Alright, let's do this.
Lead the way.
We must go to the central chamber. Try to power down the security measures. The defensive regulatory magicon could react. Be on your guard. Osvayu, if it is advigate.
Intruder detected. Encroachment detected. Initiating emergency method.
It's a fucking thunderstorm in here! Oh no! No, no, no!
Emergency measures. Regulatory magical.
Not bad.
Well, at least it seemed like the lightning hurt that one too.
Gottfried's treatise proved highly useful. It's over. Had you not arrived, I'd still be in that cage, surely. It's a trifle, but take it, please. Proof of my gratitude.
Thanks. Though I'd be more than satisfied if you calmed that storm, then took this tower somewhere else.
Consider it done. And should you ever visit Kavir, do stop by Pompvanis. Aboragi, Barathan.
Wait, what are you doing?
Well, I guess maybe I was overly suspicious. There were some things there that just didn't add up.
Not this way, the door.
Oh well. I guess it was... Yes, yes.
I'm swimming.
Good thing you didn't hit me both.
Look at that.
There, I got you your fucking sunlight back.
You're alive. And in one piece.
One soaking wet piece.
Will you teach me to fly?
Another time, maybe.
Never seen such marvels in me life. Boom, flash, tower disappeared, and you was falling from the sky. And the storm. Gone in an instant.
Now, didn't I tell you? It's what which we needed. Aye, can't do better than an expert. And expert work deserves a fitting reward.
Well, I was already paid, actually, so...
Thanks, but you need that coin a lot more than I do.
Not enough that he's handy. He's noble, too.
Ringa.
What?
Found a mage in the tower. He was just as eager to take it away from here. Rewarded me generously for my help.
If that's so, we've naught left but to say our thanks. Aye, well, if you ever come through here again, stop in. You'll be welcomed with open arms.
Thanks. Farewell.
Wait, Witcher. Did you happen to see me brother in there? Horn's his name. He went in with the druid and a few other lads.
I'm sorry, they didn't make it.
I found your friends. All dead, unfortunately. Sorry.
Told him not to go. But he wanted glory.
Let's go home, Jarl. No point standing here. Farewell, Witcher. Thanks again for helping.
You're welcome. I guess I was more on guard than I needed to be. But you can't blame me on that. The game's kind of conditioned me to be careful. Yeah, I guess we could do that real quick. Could we? Let me see what the time is. Yeah, let's do that one too. Also prepare us to take the next step into the game. The next big one, that is. You know, sometimes I wonder if this game actually has an... Hello?
Oh, the shame.
I've known Bjorn so many years. To think he failed the trial of the path.
May your axe never
I
crumble.
never expected that.
Bjorn's honourable, to the point of madness. He'll not want to live in shame. I'm afraid he'll kill himself.
Can I help you? You seem
Couldn't
to be
help
troubled.
overhearing your conversation. Trial of the Path. What is it?
An age-old Skellige tradition. Young men must complete the path. Only then do they turn true warriors.
So what's this path like?
Old Gunnar can tell you all you want to know about the Path of Warriors. He's the one leads the ritual. Lives at the foot of Mount Ardaclove.
Fire type a mile away.
You've come a long way.
Okay, what's that all about? During his stay in Skellige, learned of something called power wars. With an obscure route, locals believe each self-travel must travel. So you knew of messengers with from Spell Flag, but I'm Spain across for a while. Okay, so we don't actually care about we don't care about Bjorn.
Dragon?
We don't care about Bjorn.
You went from
Bjorn can go fuck himself. We're gonna do this shit.
What happened?
Sure, let's do that. We're here anyway. And it might be shorter than the other one.
I want to know already what it is we'll
Uncle
face.
said folk on
Ready
the
as
continent got
trolls
heads
and
like cats.
some other beasts.
We only got cats' eyes.
Free, I will
Don't worry. If I don't pass the trial, you'll soon forget about me.
Don't say that.
A man who's not a warrior ain't worth remembering.
Yeah, maybe tone down with all that warrior stuff just a little bit.
A warrior with 2 blades. One's more than enough for any who knows how to fight.
Yeah.
The favour Lady Bran did for our son sure did bear a high price.
Yep.
I don't know you. You don't know me. So what's your problem?
These isles were ours alone once. No foreigner dared set foot here. And if they did, they'd not return home. The good days, those.
Definitely not for those unlucky enough to land here. You gunner?
Who's asking? And why?
I want to travel the path of warriors.
No outlanders ever dared. But if you've had your fill of life, go on, try.
Sure.
What do I do?
Path's got 2 offshoots. One leads into mountain peaks, the other into the bowels of the earth. Traverse both, and you'll have proved your valor.
Okay.
Tell me about the mountain path.
It leads along the crest of Mount Ardic Clove. You'll find a crimson shawl at the peak. Bring that back as proof you've reached the path's end.
Doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
Clear you've not spent much time in our mountains.
Actually, I have. I even already cleared the path over there before I knew there was a quest. So the underground one?
Can you tell me more about the underground path? Is a cave of some sort?
Aye, but the corridors leading to it are flooded. No Continentals ever managed to swim them. Takes training since youth. A lot of diving after pearls.
We'll see about that. What else?
At the cavern's end, a surprise awaits. Take what you find there, bring it to me.
A surprise? What kind?
You'll see. So long as you get to the end. So long as the harpies don't get you.
Well, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Well, I'm not scared to try.
Not just foreign, but dumb too. Well, no curing that.
Well, clearly you don't know who I am.
Run to the top of Mount Ardiclove. Grab the crimson shawl. Then reach the cave. At its end, you'll find something I'm not about to describe. On you go then. Show the world what you're worth.
I do that a lot. Set down into the cave entrance. Wait. Well, it says the cave entrance is over here, so...
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh?
I guess you'd be an authority on that. Well, you thought the path would be leading us forward, but no, it'll like to lead us over here, apparently. Maybe I should have taken the horse.
He's a giant, sure, but now he just sparks about, seducing the lasses.
Rhea be with you.
In fact, how far away is this place already? Yeah, it's right around the corner, no point going horse now. I can hear the Cyclops stomping about over there, but it's none of my business. Doesn't seem to be bothering anyone, so... I guess I was expecting a big old opening and not just a random rift in the ground. And as we know, Geralt can take a punch from a golem like a fucking champ, but drop him over a meter and he'll crumble like he was made of biscuits. Okay, this time difficult rules.
Grand those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Move it! Come on, Roach.
Getting a little stick here. There we go. Full speed ahead. Boom! peasant!
You!
Me!
Now
Faster.
here's the manly one. Not like my good for nothing Sven.
And to the right. It's actually pretty well camouflaged there. Right, let's show him who's boss. And these rooms are goddamn omnibus. No, wait, that was different, wasn't it? No, I actually think it was. Oh, wait. A little bit of light far away. Well, if it's swimming they want, 'tis swimming they shall get. Let's see, where's... There we go. There we go. I mean, this is a lot to swim, sure. I don't know if the requirements that guy set up, like you have to have a lifetime of swimming. On the other hand, it could be considered deceptively long. Like, the same shore because I'm playing, but, you know, if I actually had to crawl or swim away through that, that'd be different. You definitely need some training. But I'm pretty sure professional swimmers could do this, and they don't need to train from childhood. I don't think so. I might be in the wrong here, I admit, but I do suspect the guy's exaggerating a bit. For to keep them foreigners out of their territory. Huh. Someone got out of water, not further.
Real pleasant place.
Ah, and then gymnastics are waiting on the other side. Fantastic. Maybe the horse out down there died of exhaustion, or maybe he fell from one of the high spots.
Nice.
Come on! Hey! This has got bollocks.
Come on, come closer.
Are you the surprise? I mean, I guess you look pretty surprised. Wait, did I miss something? Wait, did I miss something? Hang on, where am I? Did I miss something? Seriously? Well, whatever it was I was supposed to find, I apparently missed it because I'm special kind of thick, I guess. It's not that seemed particularly surprising, unless it was the body. I guess we'll have to do it again. Well, you seem to be having fun, so bye. You know what, Roach? I'm gonna complete this path twice, just to show this guy who's boss. In fact, this time I'm just gonna do it in one stretch one. I have enough breath to do that. I'll teach him. Man, that Cyclops stomping around up there is gonna bring the entire thing down, I swear. Wait. Hang on a second. Oh, that's the problem. I didn't expect it to be on the fucking underwater. See, that was the problem, like, right? Like, at the end of the tunnel. I expected it to be like once you were done swimming, but no, it's actually something you have to find underwater. That's where I goofed. That was also a goof, but for completely different reasons. Geralt, I'll need you to... Well, the rats are gathering. Geralt! 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 Try gripping! Try... Okay, Geralt, pull your head out of the rock! Thank you. Okay. Now when we jump, grip. No, not with your foot! Geralt! This is not a difficult concept. What the hell's wrong with you? Okay, up again. Great. There we go. Thank you. Okay, now we're out prim and proper.
Go.
I reached the bloody end of the tunnel. What are you talking about, game? This is the third time now? What are you not satisfied with? What do you want from me, game? I can't go back in that way! It won't let me! Why do I have to do this 3 times? What do you want from me, game? Reach the end of the tunnel! I did! I have fucking photographic evidence! Now I have to do it a 3rd time? Man, I'm gonna come out of this like not just I'm just gonna come out like this the ultimate warrior. Yeah, I completed the path 3 times. Why? Because why not? Reach the end of the tunnels. I fucking did. Okay. Let's do this again. One more time. To kill a whale even right now. That's how much time this is taking. What the hell is this? Okay, so apparently I need to keep a fucking tight eye on the camera, on the map up there, to figure out what the hell kind of hoops and what we're doing. Right. Continuing onward so far. Camera's slipping out of the world. Okay. Well, I'm here. This seems to be where I want me to be, but maybe you want me further up? Sure. At least he gripped the ledge this time in the first go. What do you want from me, game? I'm here, am I not? Well, I'm here, am I not? What do you want from me? I think I might have accidentally fucked something over. Which means... do I have to do this a third time? We'll probably have to.
The king of the wild hunt.
Oh my god, why?
A giant longship that traveled.
I must have ruined the flags or something like that because I ran through the place.
The Witcher set out to find the sunstone.
But in my defense, they said at the end of the tunnel.
Into a trap.
Okay, they said at the end of the tunnel. Okay, the end of the tunnel is not until the tunnel ends. You can't say, oh well, it's open at both ends, so you know the end of the tunnel's in the middle. No, you give a start point and then you give an end point. Then the end point, the opening on the other side is fucking end of the tunnel, not somewhere in the middle. You fucking douche novel. Okay. Christ, I can't believe I have to do this a fourth time. Oh god, no. Return to tunnels, this is... well, this is a checkpoint. Oh, this might be even earlier.
The king
oh
of
god.
The wild hunt sailed aboard the Naglfair, a giant longship.
They better give me a fucking medal.
As Gels had advised,
I want my name engraved in a medal. And not just any medal.
Needed to draw arrow.
I want that medal to be the size of a barn door. And I want them to hang it from a mountain. So everyone across the island can see the Geralt of Rivia completed this stupid fucking challenge 4 times. And I don't care the fact that I loaded kind of fuck up the continuum of that, like, you know, because when I didn't actually do that, I did it in another timeline. It counts.
Best blade's not worth shite if a weak arm's swinging it, eh? Slow now.
What's this way? Is this just a tunnel or this is a dead end? It probably seems to be the arena. Okay then.
Gonna kill the Gigasaurs.
For the 4th time now. Represent Geralt of Rivia swimming. Let's go down there. Proof that you made it to the end. Yeah, then I expect this one thing to be at the end. Let's see, where is the killer whale? Is that a skeleton over here? Yep. Oh, speaking of skeleton, I might become one if I don't get some air. What was he being so secretive about it? It's a fucking paw. Let's come down, okay?
Rats. Real pleasant place.
Yeah, because it was supposed to trigger when he said that, but I went up here before, so therefore it didn't trigger. Must be some galactic space brain who decided that's how it should be fit together. Okay. I was spontaneous aside, but I'm just gonna fucking punch you to death. No real reason why, I'm just apparently doing it. Yeah, let me take your chicken sandwich. Roach? Why are you standing here? Could you come over here? Roach, you silly goose, you've gotten yourself stuck. Seriously, look at you. Better. Roach, Roach, over here, Roach.
Run, Roach.
Now we can do this. Sorry.
Adventure seeker.
Adventure seeker? I can't kick over a rock without an adventure falling out of it.
But a betrothed.
Oh, dirty oaf. Will you stay long?
Not so fast, Roach.
Well, especially if I can't get my horse to go the correct way. Yes, I'll be here for quite a while.
The Emperor's vengeance was clean to make.
There we go.
What are you looking at?
I want to
No,
know
that way.
what it is we'll find.
No, I said that way, Roach. Are you conspiring against me? And down the hillside?
Whoa there, Roach.
No, forward.
Go for it. If
If I don't pass the
Grab
trial,
those swords, but I prefer me trusty axe.
Oh, you moved.
who's not a warrior.
You bring news?
Path of yours wasn't easy, but I managed to get to the end. Here's proof.
First Outlander to complete the trial. A feat worthy of respect. I'll make sure news of your deeds spreads across the 5 Isles. The favor Lady Brand did for her son sure did bear a high price.
Wait, was it because I already been up there and got the stuff, so therefore...
Brand those swords, but I prefer
What?
my trusty axe.
Are you just accepting that I said that was up there a long time ago? What?
Best blade's not worth
Did I have
shooting, and
choices?
swinging it, eh?
I don't know. I think we'll hold it for today. Anyway, this has been Eric Cobra, and this has been Let's Play The Witcher 3 Blind. See you all around.